we have two parallel treatment systems. This is the original 1963 trickling filter system. This is the next step in the treatment process after preliminary treatment. In this process, we utilize physical, biological, and chemical processes to remove the nutrients and pollutants that are found in the wastewater. The process begins with 6 primary settling tanks. Here we slow the water down to about 1/2 foot per second. This allows the fine particle suspended solids to settle at the bottom of the tank to form a sludge. Fats, oils, and grease, what we call fog, rises to the surface. The fog is skimmed off the top of the tanks and the sludge is pumped out of the tanks to a digester system for further treatment. The next step in the process is the trickling filters. This is the biological portion of the treatment process. In here, we utilize microorganisms that grow on the surface of honeycomb-shaped media to remove nutrients and pollutants. The wastewater is distributed across the filter and trickles through the media to the bottom of the tank. This keeps the surface wet at all times. The microorganisms utilize our waste products as their food source and thereby remove it from the waste stream. The microorganisms grow to create a biofilm that covers the media. This is called an attached growth process. The honeycomb material provides 30 square foot of surface area per every cubic foot of space. The media is 6 foot in depth, providing plenty of surface area for the microorganisms to grow and do their job. After the water makes its way through the trickling filter, it flows to a clarifier. Here the water is provided detention time for settling. Detention time allows the solids, including sloughing of the old dead microorganisms, to settle to the bottom of the tank. Sweep arms at the bottom of the tank pull the settled solids to a sump where it is pumped out and returned to the primary settling tanks. Any excess fog that passed through the primary tanks is removed here. This allows only clear water to exit the clarifier. We have a 2-stage trickling filter system. After it flows through the first trickling filter, it flows through a second trickling filter and clarifier. The difference here is the media. The secondary trickling filter has the original rock media, which provides about 11 square foot of surface area per cubic foot of space. Before the water enters the secondary clarifier, it goes to a flocculation basin. Here we add chemicals to further remove any phosphorus that the biology wasn't able to utilize. First, ferric chloride is added to bond with the remaining phosphorus. The mixing action in the tank causes the particles to flocculate to create larger particles. Then a polymer, polyacrylamide, is added to coagulate the particles into even larger particles. This aids in settling out the remaining suspended solids, which is rich in phosphorus, in the final clarifier. The settled sludge is returned to the primary settling tanks where it is removed to the digester system. At this point in the process, the water has met all the nutrient removal requirements for discharge. The water will now move on to the final part of the process. For more information, please visit the website below, and thank you for watching.